Good morning there. Welcome to Morning Pause, the very first Morning Pause of 2022. I've been playing with how you say that, how I'm going to say that. 2022? 2022? I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter this morning, does it? Hey, I'm Doug Meyer, Associate Pastor here at Treach Memorial United Methodist Church, and you have landed on a little thing we do every week called Morning Pause. If you're brand new to it, let me just give you a quick little summary. We set aside some time and invite you to join us when I talk about the stuff of life. Sometimes it's faith related, sometimes it's personal growth related, sometimes, probably every now and then I whine about stuff, but I try not to do that very often because we all, who wants to take a break out of their busy life and listen to somebody else whine? So this morning's visit is a combination of acknowledgement and confession, and then we're going to end with an invitation. So this isn't really a riddle, but it's going to sound like a riddle. What do you get when you put together these different temperaments? Emotional bleh, fatigue, anxiety, grief, winter, weariness, some health challenges, and working 40, 50 hours a week. What do you get? When I mash all that together, I get what I call slogging. I'm just slogging through. And it has come to my attention from others and within that I spent a big part of December slogging. And if that word kind of creates an image for you of boots and mud and deep ruts or just a weedy, overgrown, mess, yeah, that's exactly what it felt like. Putting one foot in front of the other, having a routine of sorts, showing up when I needed and had to, and putting on the, hey, we can all make it through this kind of deal. It's an attitude. Slogging kind of just permeates everything. It permeated my physicality, it permeated my emotions, it permeated my spiritual awareness, and it just wore me out. So let me tell you what happened. The other day, a coworker and good friend of mine showed us a little video. And it was from a guy named, DeWitt Jones. He's a National Geographic, I think he's now retired, but he did a TED Talk. And on this TED Talk, he invited all of us to do a couple of things. And his talk served as a kick in the arse. So what did he do? He invited you and I to reclaim two different things. The power of choice, and then how the power of choice can impact our perspective. I have spent a lot of time in the past talking to people about, make a good choice, make the next right choice. And cheerleading for the power of choice, and that resides, it's this great, inalienable right within each one of us. But I'll just tell you, slogging affected my mental state, my memory, my, hey Meyer, you've said and done this for other people, how about you do it for yourself? Awareness that in the midst of the slogging, I always had the choice to begin to walk out, emerge out of the slog, and change my perspective. And it was in and through this 15-minute long little TED Talk YouTube video. Check it out, DeWitt Jones. It's amazing. He invited us, the listeners, into his own journey of perspective changing. So just a little side story. He is a National Geographic photographer, was sent out on hundreds, if not thousands, of assignments to take photographs, and helped us lean into his experience of perspective changing, whether it was of a mountain range or a close-up flower or, laying on his back or laying on his belly to get a different angle. It was in the midst of that I had kind of an awakening moment that I needed to change my perspective, that I needed to spend a little more time on my belly, maybe looking at things differently. How about you? when was the last time you had a perspective change? When was the last time you got on your back, metaphorically, got on your belly, crawled through the bushes, and looked at that which is in front of you in a whole new and amazing kind of way? I got to tell you, that has awakened in me this movement. I think this morning I have about 1 foot still in slogginess, and the other foot is beginning to find firm ground and a root or something to grab a hold of and to pull myself out. I feel a little more energy in my soul. I feel a little more hope-filled. I see things and opportunities and even time differently. And man, I'd love to give that gift to you if you have been one of my brothers or sisters that I have passed by in my slogging journey. I'm a big fan of an author. Her name is Karen Casey. I probably should have told the media folks to put this online, but maybe we can put a link in the description for today. Her little book's called Change Your Mind and Your Life Will Follow. I was introduced to it years ago when I first started into recovery and 12-step work. I'm going to read you a little paragraph. She gives you and I permission to also be perspective changers. And the gift she is giving us this morning is about the power of choice. So, listen up. Let's celebrate the fact that we are in charge of no one but ourselves. It relieves us of a heavy burden and a thankless job, one that never blesses us. Taking control of every thought we have and every action we take, and being willing to relinquish the past while savoring the present, will assuredly keep us as busy as we need to be. Doing these things, and only these things, is why we are here. It's only when we live our own lives and manage our own affairs, freeing others to do the same, that we will find the peace we seek and so deserve. Friend Karen's book is full of perspective changes, whether it's in personal relationships, relationships to your higher power, relationships to the earth, or just a reawakening of the power of choice and the ability to change our perspective lies in each one of us. I invite you to join me for as long as you can in contemplating your perspective. And, figuratively speaking, maybe you need to get down on your knees or on your belly, look at the world through new and different and challenging lenses. What do you say? I'm excited about the possibilities that will bring for you and for me. If you've got a thought or reflection on that, share it this morning in the comment box. And as always, if you got a little something out of our time together today, please share it with a friend, pass it on, and also just let us know your thoughts and feelings about all that. Thanks for being with us today. I really appreciate the gift of time when that you invest in tuning in, paying attention to Morning Pause. If you would allow me to close out our time together with a short prayer. God, thank you that you created us uniquely and wonderfully, and you called us good. Help me and help my friends to claim again the power of choice and the courage to change our perspective. Amen. Hope you have a great day. Take care.